Starting out with the mousepad, it's the standard size Amazon Basics gaming mousepad. The quality is quite good. The mousepad doesn't change its position after it's properly placed on a surface, and above it the laptop is placed perfectly, so it doesn't move at all. I would definitely recommend this mousepad to someone who didn't have a proper mousepad for a long time and wanted a large mousepad which basically fits properly in the hands and is comfortable for your arms. The mouse which I'm currently using is the Logitech M185 wireless optical mouse. This is the first wireless mouse I've ever used, and I got to say the experience has been fantastic. There aren't any lags and the battery life on this mouse is fantastic. The mouse as well as the mousepad, these two products are the most valuable products in this setup tour. I highly suggest you that if you are a first time wireless mouse purchaser, get this mouse. It's the best you can get at this price. It might not be the best, but it's the best for the buck. The machine I'm using currently for editing purposes as well as for productivity, web browsing, etc. is the Dell Inspiron 5567 with the i7 processor along with AMD Radeon R7 M440 GPU and 16 gigs of RAM. This machine is good for editing 1080p but not 4K. For 4K you need proxies while editing. Talking about browsing experience, it's really good. The backlights on the keyboard are really awesome and I use it all the time even though it's sunlight because I don't care. And performance has been a little plateaued. I wouldn't recommend you this in 2020 because 4K is like a standard now. And by the way, I don't use my PC for gaming purposes because I rather use a console for gaming because it's actually meant for gaming. I really don't enjoy gaming on the PC nowadays. The only reason I use an SD card is to store downloads as well as Premiere Pro proxies. It was actually meant for a camera, but the camera is no longer alive and that's the reason it's been inserted into my computer. The monitor which I'm currently using is a 21-inch Dell S2240L. The reason this monitor exists in my setup is because the laptop screen is not good at all for editing or for productivity purposes. I wouldn't recommend you to get this monitor. By the way, my bad that I forgot that this monitor is not available online because Dell has discontinued the monitor. Though the colors are quite accurate, but the main reason I use it is just for like a big screen real estate for editing. That's the main purpose. Here comes the worst part of the setup, the cable management. Now I have tried everything in my power to control the cables on my desk, but here's a nice look of what I have done. I suggest you to give it 2.5 star, but I personally would give it 3 star because that's the best I can do. If you have any recommendations, let me know in the comment section. The Wi-Fi router which I'm currently using is the D-Link router and the name will be on the screen. However, lately for the past year, I have been noticing an overheating issue on the router and I think it needs an upgrade. So if you have any recommendation about ADSL routers, please let me know in the comment section below. Here comes the last part of the setup tour, my drawers. Let's see what's inside them. So in my second drawer you can see the Bose QC headphones cover, and these are the headphones which I personally use on a day-to-day basis for editing as well as for casual purposes. And this is the secondary phone which I use, Redmi something, I don't know the exact name. These are my charging cables for the S10 Plus and the Levis circle thing. Inside that I keep the microfiber cloth for cleaning the mobile phone. This is the keyboard cover which came with the laptop itself. Now let's get to the first drawer and see what's inside it. The first thing we can see is a brush. This is a very valuable tool I use for cleaning my desk every time I use it. These are my cables for charging my tablet. This is a scissor. Here comes the nail cutter which I use when my nails grow. And this is hard drive. It's a Seagate hard drive. I use it for storing everything college related, college projects or anything like that, and it's very valuable for a filmmaking student. I highly suggest you to get this. It's 1 TB, and that's the end of the Setup Tour 2020. I hope this video was enjoyable for you, and the links of the products will be in the description. Do check out those products, and especially the mousepad as well as the mouse. And this is your host Ameya. I'll catch you in the next one.